Washington hosting ASU, and Washington are 28.5-point favorites. The over-under is at 58.5 points. ASU is plus 1,600 on the money line, and Washington are minus 4,500. Now, these are the pre-kickoff lines. They're going to change the closer we get to kickoff tomorrow. So, thank you for everyone who has joined the Discord. If you've not done so yet, please go to my website, rawsportstalk.com. Click on the membership tab. It is a paid membership, but it will give you access to my best bets. Win, lose, or draw, you'll see how I do. Plus, all of my stats are in there as well. ASU is 1-5 overall. They are 2-3-1 against the spread, and the under is 5-1 in the games in which they've played in. Washington is a perfect 6-0. They are 3-2-1 against the spread. The over-under is 3-3. This is where it gets interesting. ASU is 8-2 in their last 10 meetings against Washington. They're on a 2-game winning streak against them. The underdog is 6-4 against the spread. The underdog has covered the last 5 games that they've played against each other. The favorite is 7-3 on the money line. The over has hit in their last 2 games, although the under is 7-3 in their last 10. And the under at 58.5 is 7-3. And the home team is 7-3 in their last 10. Now, the last 3 games or 4 games, however many we want to go back, 3 out of the last 4, ASU has beaten Washington. They beat them last year on October 8th, 45-38 out here in Arizona. Then they beat them 35-30 in Washington. Then Washington won 27-20 in Washington, and ASU won 13-7 at ASU. Now, the previous 2 games that I read off were in 2017 and 2018. The last 2 times they played each other, once was last year and then once was the year before that, and then they skipped a couple of years, probably COVID. ASU is 1-9 in their last 10. They are 3-6-1 against the spread, and the under is 7-3 in their last 10 games. And they are presently on a 5-game losing streak, losing 27-24 to Colorado, 24-21 to Cal, 42-28 to USC, and then 29-0 to Fresno State. Washington is a perfect 10-0. They are 7-2-1 against the spread, and the under is 5-4-1 of the games in which they played in. And they're being generous with this Oregon at 3.5 because it was 2.5 for the longest time in that game. So if you want to chalk that up to a win, they are 8-1-1 probably, because I don't know many people who got them at that. Beating Oregon 36-33, beating Arizona in Arizona 31-24, beating Cal 59-32, and then beating Michigan State 41-7 in Michigan State. I'm going to take Washington on the money line. I think they're a much better team than ASU. I will take ASU getting the points, though. For whatever the reason is, they play Washington close, and I'm going to go over in this one and say that ASU will put up a couple touchdowns that will probably surprise a bunch of people. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.